Okay. There we go. We're set. I'm just gonna wait for people to come in. Hey, baby. Hey, puppies. Who's my baby? You should judge. I love him. I don't think anybody did. I think we're all good. Beautiful people. Hey, oh, Jan. Yeah, I hit it. I caught it. It should be coming back any second for you now. What was that? I got more shit getting blown around out there like we're in the middle of a hurricane. All the winds are bad, real bad. We were under rainfall warning here as well. There we go. Thanks, Jan. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful people. That was really nice. I had a friend that messaged me, Jennifer, from my old hood. We still all keep in contact, all of us from the old neighborhood when I was growing up. And she must see my post about Tom being at the Superstore and going, Mom, there's no toilet paper here. And me going on about it because I still can't believe it. He said it was a madhouse. You couldn't even find a place to park. And Superstore's huge, huge parking lot. He said it was real hard. He said he couldn't wait to get out of there. Anyway, a friend of mine said, she said, if you're in need of toilet paper, I've got all kinds of toilet paper. And she didn't run out and buy it to hoard it because of the bugger and the virus and all that. She said she buys the same amount every time they do grocery shopping, and they buy 3 of the big packages of 24 rolls is what she buys every grocery order. So she's got lots. She says, if you can't find any and you're out and you need any, I'll give you some. I'm just like, oh my gosh, yay. So hand sanitizer. You got that? I bet you do. Oh my gosh. That much? Wow. Good evening, everybody. If you're new, welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie, and I'll be doing the mini readings for this evening. Yeah, that's a bit much. That's what you call, what do they call that? Price gouging. That's what they call that. It's price gouging. Absolutely, that's not good. That's not nice. That's terrible. So I might as well get the smudge up and we'll get that over and done with. So the way it works, everybody, You can see what was entered here into the chat. That's everything basically in a nutshell. So if you have a question you'd like to ask tarot, or an answer to direction, or being led, or leadership of any kind from spirit, you make a donation through PayPal. If you're anywhere on the planet, doesn't matter where you are, you do not need to have a membership to PayPal to use it. Not when you're just sending money. The only time you need an account with PayPal and a membership is if you're waiting for someone to send money to you. If you're on the receiving end, then yes, you have to be a member. Anybody else within Canada, you can use PayPal if you want, and some do. I don't know why. Just use the banking e-transfer system is best for Canadians. So you ask your question, I pull a card, and then we begin the show, kind of thing. Yeah, that's beyond gouging. They shouldn't be allowed to even post that. I wish these places that realize and they know what it's for, when they see it, this is plain out and out gouging, if not worse, take them right off and block them. This is, if we all get through this unscathed, those of us here, if we get through this unscathed, this is a real good test run of how humanity can be when we think that we're all at risk in a case such as this virus. There'll be some incredibly beautiful things done, but there'll be a lot of negative things done, like people gouging the market. That's just wrong. It's so wrong. And the thing is with the toilet paper is crap. These people think they're going to get tons of diarrhea from this virus, and you won't get diarrhea, not a single case of it. Because it's a viral infection, it only affects the upper respiratory, does not affect the gastrointestinal area at all. So, won't they feel stupid? And I really like hand sanitizer. No, it takes soap and water any day. To me, every time I have to use sanitizer as a precaution, to me, all I'm doing is pushing the germs around on my hand. Whether they live or die, I think more live than die. I really do. So, Lilith, we got an evening here going on. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There we go. All right. I just enjoy. Beautiful. Wonderful. There we go. Just burn and smolder away. So, who all do we have here right now? Only 4 people. Yeah, I don't use them. If somebody threw up on me or something, yeah, get out sanitizer. I wouldn't be doing just my hands, believe you me. So I just don't see, no, not for me. I'd rather use soap and water. Pretty simple stuff. Yeah. I didn't think they'd go like that in St. John on the toilet paper and hand cleaners and all the other stuff. A lot easier. People just wash your hands, and cheaper too. It doesn't make any sense. We're in the middle of a rain and windstorm here today. I had a garbage bag full, and it was tied, waiting to go down and be put downstairs. Bag of empties, just empty cans and bottles that go to the recycler. And I don't know how it happened. The bag got blown over by the stairs, and it was nowhere near the stairs. Somehow opened itself up. I now have cans and bottles scattered all over my yard. So, I got me some cleaning up to do tomorrow after the weather settles back down again. I got coffee right here. I still got a little bit left, so, If I get desperate in the morning, I got that hazelnut. But when I'm out with Bear tomorrow, I'll have my friend possible stop somewhere to store. See if I can't find any cans of coffee. I'll probably pay an arm and a leg for it, though. There's the thing. Yeah, you can't do anything. You can't do anything, you know. But I'll tell you this, that Tommy had told me, he said the store was a madhouse. Ah, he said he couldn't get out of there fast enough. It was insane. He trying to find a place to park was a challenge even. So I said, well, everybody gets out and does their thing. That means they won't be back to the stores for a long time if they're stocked up. That means I could be one of the only people wandering around in the store, you know. Oh, you ever lucky. Hi, Catherine Collins. How are you tonight? Welcome. That's unheard of. Everything's your food's cheaper down there than here. Regular can of Folgers, just say original. The big, the big cans. I don't know how many ounces they are, or grams, whatever you want to look at. It's the biggest can, not the biggest one you get at Costco, the big tall cans, but just the shorter, fat cans. They run anywhere from $8.99. Right now, they're running about $12.99 for one can. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Hi, Anita. How are you? Holding up well, I hope. So, but a can of coffee, they don't even usually carry that size in a corner store. They'll carry the smaller ones and charge the same price, though. You know. Yep, you're best to grab it. And coffee that you're stocked ahead on, I store in my freezer. The whole package goes in the whole can, whatever it's in, goes right into the freezer, helps to keep it. I'll be glad whenever this calms down, though. I'm just sick of hearing about it. I'd be even sicker if I had it, I know. And more so if somebody I know died from it, would be horrible. Um, wow. Well, Catherine, I'll be truthful with you. I wasn't that concerned until I seen that Italy lost 200 people in one night from the virus, 200. And I was like, this can't be real. Then I seen a couple of reputable other news centers posting. I was like, damn, okay, maybe we got to do a shift here. Rethink this. So it really, if I had $1,000 right now, I'd go into the city, stock up on my food. Wouldn't be toilet paper, I'll tell you that right now. That's ridiculous. Um, but food wouldn't be sanitizer, maybe a can of Lysol or something that kills germs on contact, something like that. I'd buy a couple bottles of bleach, Javix, because I've already got one of those on the go anyway. I always do. That would be for spraying after people left my house. I'd spray every surface I could think of, you know. And they don't need the TP. There's the thing, Anita. There's the thing. They don't need the toilet paper. Nobody's getting the diarrhea from this virus. What they're getting is a hard time breathing. It attacks the lungs, not the gastrointestinal area. So, yeah, I guess it's true. I guess it's true. I have a friend, she comes in sometimes into the live chats, and she's got family and friends, relatives in Italy. She says it's true. Someplace else over there in that side of the world, there was one place they lost 60 patients in one night. The other one was Italy, and it was 200. So that's concerning. The what they call the normal flus, different viruses. I've never heard of it having that kind of toll on humanity, where two people die in one country overnight. That's crazy. That's right. I've seen that too, Jennifer. That's happening already, Anita. People have every right to get scared about that. Um, the airports are being shut down, borders are being closed down. A lot of our food over here is transported by truck. A lot of our stuff. If they close the borders down, they're not going to let them through with our stuff. We won't realize how much we count on the truckers and transportation like that way for our goods and services, our foods, the things we can't appreciate them till they're gone, and we're going to feel that. I think it'll be hit. No one's talking or thinking about truckers crossing the border right now. I'm probably the first one, or the first one to say it out loud, but I am. Where are you at, Anita? Where are you located? Just your province or state. I don't need to know your details or anything. Here it wouldn't be for me be the docs. I'd have to go to the emergency room at the hospital. That would be a madhouse, I'm sure. A madhouse. You're in North Dakota on the Canadian border. Okay. Yep, you get snow. You get storms, whatnot. Isn't that something, though? Wow. Like, really, wow. I must have smelled that coming in. I'm like, I don't have my PayPal up, so I don't have a list, even though I don't have a list yet. I'm going to find out, though. I'd love to be able to put my house under quarantine. I really would. That would be... No? Well, what was the email for? Ah, Catherine. She did a Canadian transfer. That's okay. Is your question in here? No. Thank you very much, Catherine. Thank you. What is your question, my dear? What is your question? What message? Okay, you want a message for today. You want a general card pulled. All right, Catherine, here we go. Thank you very much. Okay, what is Catherine's question for today? She has a question. Her question is, what does she need to know today? What needs to be brought to Catherine's attention? Messages, direction. She needs to be maybe alerted of something. Catherine wants to know what's going on right now. What does she need to know about? It's a general question for her, but this is for Catherine Collins. This is for Catherine Collins. What messages do you have for her today, Spirit? She's ready and willing to listen. One more go, and then we'll cut the deck. Let's see here. Okay. All right. We'll cut. Again. Really? Again? 78 cards in the deck. I shuffled them up well enough. I think this was the last card I had earlier today when I was on doing them. You got the Seven of Swords. It's the Thief card of Tarot. It's indicating there's something being taken away from you, taken from you, in a way through theft or force, or you're unknowing to it. That can be part of it. You're being alerted to take care of your possessions, the things that you may own. Make sure your doors and windows are kept locked. Be diligent about things like that. Okay, Jen, no problem. Can't hardly see these glasses, they're scratched. The generic meaning of the card, Catherine. The Seven is known as the Thief card of Tarot because it reveals something being taken away from you. It often validates your suspicions should you have been lately suspicious of something or someone. you're getting validation of that. If your intuition is telling you not to trust, follow it. Investigate the details rather than agree to any offers straight away as well. Do your legwork, do the background work, all right? Just to make sure that something is as somebody says it is, that it sounds promising, but you've got to do your own investigative work there. Get your own facts. Wait until you have evidence that this is something genuine for you. Also, this card is asking you to take extra care of your possessions and to protect yourself from negative people who could drain your energy. And I just felt the big star jump off of that, so there's an asterisk in my head over that. Other people draining your energy from you, they're holding your attention, taking up your time, just tiring you out. And inside you're going, I'm not a rude person, I'm not a rude person. Shut up, shut up. Kind of thing going on in your head. You're not the only person in my world. Finish up saying what you need to say, please. Make them move on. Make them move on. You know, that kind of a thing. So, protect your assets, examine the motives of others very carefully, and be on your guard, and all of a sudden you're lagging. Oh my goodness. I'll type it in and say it. Catherine, go out of the chat and come back in. You're lagging really bad. And once you come back in, you'll be on even keel for time-wise with the rest of us, okay? Can't even. Listen to that wind out there. Yes, anything that you're suspicious of. Let me know when you're back. Let us know when you're back so I know you're here and I can continue with your card. You'll have to scroll back to the beginning. Oh, she's having a hard time. She has to be, or she's painfully slow. Excuse me. Come on. I don't know what could have happened to her, Jennifer. For any of you that are new, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bells to help ensure that you're getting notified when Bayo Fundy Fortunes does. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but are you here now, Catherine, so I can finish? You're gonna have to when you're able to. You're gonna have to scroll back a bit to start the beginning of your card reading. I thought you were here. Yes, feel free and join the channel. Click the notification bell. Also, if you're in and wandering around Facebook, you can join our group as well. You're welcome to do that, although it is a closed and private group on Facebook under Bay of Fundy Fortunes. Oh my goodness. Catherine, are you here? Yeah, blocks is on. Catherine, are you back? Are you back yet? Oh dear. Looks like it might be one of those nights. Catherine, 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 are you here? Oh my gosh. What's it been? 15 minutes? Oh my God. And I can't do much. There's no one else to move on to. There's no list. She's the only one so far. This almost gets comical after a while, although there's nothing funny about it, but when you're waiting, you know. Any much longer, I'll continue with the reading, and she's going to have to come back and find it on her own. I don't know what else to do. Oh my God. Hello, Natalia now. Well, we're okay so far. We've got one in our province, I think. With the virus, that's it. That's what I say. I wish I could play music. I really do. You know, if I could, I don't know, pay $5 to play a couple songs through the evening when I'm here, right? There she is. There you are. Thank you, Catherine. Okay. All right. Here we go. I've already read half your card. I think you know it as well, that it is the Seven of Swords. It's the Thief card of Tarot. Anything that seems too good to be true that comes at you as an offer or something like that from someplace or someone else, do your detective work and make sure that it's, make sure that it's genuine. And again, this card's asking you, you need to keep an eye out and take care of your personal possessions and protect yourself from negative people. Okay? Protect your assets. Examine the motives of others carefully. And be on your guard. That's what you need to do. You need to be aware of the motives of other people. If somebody comes out of the woodwork that's never been there and really to help you before, have anything to do with what it is, whatever, you've got to ask yourself, what's in this for them? Why'd this person come out of the blue like this? You can consider that sneaky, okay? Because they're self-serving, that's why. You got to be on your guard and you got to be on your toes. Stay one step ahead. You too. You too, Natalie. You too. Same thing. Stay safe. The advice of the card, you need to protect your assets and examine the motives of others carefully and to remain on your guard. You have to ask yourself, and when your intuition's twitching, then you really have to investigate this person, find out why they're there. Why are you here? What are you getting out of this? Trying to help me or move along, or all of a sudden you're interested in me and my life? Why? You need to be a hard nose about it. Your keywords are theft and negative people, insecurity, intuition, mistrust, decisions, and protection. So that's your card. You need to be on your guard. You need to be on your toes. Not everybody that you see can be trusted. So you need to be suspicious. And if your intuition is singing to you, saying something's wrong, something's off, you need to listen to it. That is your message. That's what Spirit wants you to know. All right? So you'll have to scroll way back to get the very beginning here of your reading. So bienvenue, Nathalie. Bienvenue. You're welcome, Catherine. You're welcome. Anybody coming at you, Catherine, just think about it for a minute. Anybody coming at you. Sneaky plan's an understatement. All right? Something out of the ordinary. Somebody out of the ordinary. You did? You pulled the same card. Then you need to listen up for sure. All right? And you need to question the motives of other people that aren't normally part of your circle or that close to you or that interested in what it is your life's about or what you're doing. So everyone is suspect, but those that you say, I rarely see this person, I rarely talk to this person, you know who they are, maybe, or maybe they're a total stranger. It's hard to say whatever the situation brings. You just need to be suspicious. The Six of Cups and Ten of Swords. Interesting. Interesting. The Six of Cups could be, well, we know what the Ten of Swords is right off. That never really bodes well, but it doesn't have to always be something that's bad. But something coming to an end, and you're to let it come to its natural end as well. Its natural end as well. You just say goodbye, let something go, and walk away is what you're going to be expected to do to have the best outcome here. Somebody from your past could be returning as well with that Six of Cups. This could be an old friend or it could be an old flame. All right? So there's something for you to juggle right there. Letting go of some dark, heavy, shaded things in your life. If you do, you'll be able to really enjoy when the Six of Cups shows itself. Okay. I'm streaming right now. I'm streaming. There. Don't send me no more messages. I'm streaming. Hey, we're almost dark out. What time is it? My goodness, 7:36, and we're just at the blue hour now. So, see, I put that heads out, Jennifer. What do we got? 7 people, and we're 2 of them, so 5, right? Although it doesn't count me when I come in, so we're 6. Yeah, that's kind of synchronistic, maybe. That card coming up again for you when you just pulled that already. So, you need to keep your guard up. Don't take anything for granted. Don't leave things laying around. Don't leave doors open that shouldn't be open, this sort of a thing. So, don't leave, this is what I heard too that just came in. Watch the sugar that's pouring from someone's lips. They're not what they appear to be. What's coming out of their mouth is not sincere and true as well. So there's no waiting right now anyway. Some of these, there's 10 in here now and the others aren't speaking. That would mean, oh, do you think so, Natalie? Thank you very much. Merci. Those that don't know Beafundi Fortunes, I'm not new. Just saying, not new. I've been doing this YouTube channel. We're coming up to year 4 very, very soon. The problem has been for the last year or so is that YouTube systems have been messing around with some of the channels and people don't get their notifications. And when they do, they stumble across the channel. They go, where have you been? I haven't listened to a reading from you in like a year or 6 months. I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still here. I'm reputable, believe you me. Yes, the King of Cup card is a very, very good card. Very good card. What's your association with it? What makes you feel drawn to it? It must mean something to you, or it brings you something whenever it comes up in your readings, I'm sure, for you to be drawn to it. I'm drawn to the Manifestor, the Magician. That's the one I'm drawn to all the time. I have my favorites. I have my not so favorites. And they're always good for a laugh. So he's a good card. He's always a good card. All the good things that people should be are wrapped up in this King of Cups. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, I don't want to have a chat box with live readings running with 200 and 300 people, but that's what it should be, like not 8. It should be several hundred people in here all at the same time. I'd never keep up and I'd be feeling that stress. But to 8, it's almost non-existent at this point. The Hierophant. Okay. Okay. The lucky, the Seven of Cups, yes. The lucky seven. It's one card that I like too. The seven in the Oceanic opens up many, many doors to people when they get that card. It's a card, and sevens in tarot are all about, they're about all the possibilities in life and all the possibilities in the world. Sometimes it's a general statement, but sometimes it applies to something particular. To have a seven in your reading, like with the Seven of Swords, it being the Thief card of tarot, possibilities are there, and we have to realize the possible things that can happen to us that aren't so positive. So we need to be on our guard and aware with that. And on the other side of that, the other sevens are wonderful. They're just wonderful. They're beautiful. I think I'll shuffle up and just pull a general card. Not for anybody particular, so don't get excited. Just for shits and giggles, we'll say. Let's pull a card while we're putting in time. One person didn't like that idea, they left. Okay, you don't want to hear a card that might resonate with you? That's okay too. Did you really? That's not good. You'll get wiser as you go along. You'll be able to smell those people out. You will. You'll be able to smell them out. Let's see here. I hope this picks up, because I'm not sitting here for 3 hours staring at the screen. I'm not going to do that. It's Friday night, people. I love Fridays, especially Friday nights. And rainy nights. Makes me think of Eddie Rabbitt, the singer. I love the rainy nights. Let's pull a card just for the fun of it. I wish you luck. I have no desire to quit smoking. That's my problem. None. If you desire to quit and you want to get rid of them, I wish you all the power in the world on that. That's for sure. Oh, I don't like that card. I don't like that card. Yeah, it probably won't make any difference, but you go right ahead. I didn't pull a good card anyway, Jennifer. It's not a positive card. Let's put it that way. The Nine of Wands in defense. Not really. Not really. Not really a good card. Not probably positive. The nines are all about over-the-top intensity. If this hits home or resonates with anybody, that's what we're looking here. Intense in a way that you feel slammed by whatever's going on, or you feel under pressure, and you're feeling very defensive. There's a lot of defensive emotions that go along with this card. There's a lot of fire in that defensiveness as well. Don't take it lightly for however it may apply to. For somebody, the nine is watching you exerting yourself to the full, protecting your job, protecting your property, or otherwise defending your actions, your own actions. You may have made sacrifices in the past, and you may feel that you need to justify these by staying put. However, you may need to ask yourself if you're holding on to something too tightly due to fear. Is this need for constant vigilance an exhausting habit, or is it a free choice? The advice of the card: protect what is yours by all means, but you need to free up your thinking. You need to create some mental space for your future. You need to throw your focus onto something positive. You're creating something for the future. Determination, challenges, and sacrifices, hard work, protection, rigidity, and fear are some of the fear words, some of the keywords that go along with this as well. Give me a moment. Somebody could be in a competitive place within their job, and that's getting intense. Somebody could be wanting more attention from their mate, and it's getting to the point where it could be a little on the intense side. I got lots of jokes about dying, but you probably wouldn't want to hear them. Standing your ground on something you may have said or done is represented by this card as well. Standing with your feet spread apart, your hands on your hips, and saying, I ain't moving. You can't move me, and I'm not moving. You can't budge me. You can't touch me. I'm not moving. I'm taking a stand. So that stands for somebody as well, whoever that will apply to. A David and Goliath situation. The little man being imposed upon by the man, usually meaning government or somebody in a position of authority, and you're on the defense for that as well. These are just some of the things that this card can cover. So there's that. How long we been here? Oh God, this is not a good time to have a slow night. You know, bust through those clouds up there that are bringing down all the rain and reach through and ask the universe to bring me what I'm asking for. We'll see. We'll see. Well, I wish you the best. Natalie, I wish you the best. The real test will be quitting smoking with no meds. It's just you. And if it's what you want, it will be. It will be. I don't know. I don't know. We could come back. It's almost 8 o'clock now. We could close this stream and come back. Maybe sometime between 9 and 10, if I'm still awake. My God. Oh my God. I'm going to finish the cigarette. If nobody puts in requests for reading, we'll be shutting her down for the moment. And we'll be back. Why don't we try 8:45, about 8:45? Are you okay with that, Jen? You okay with 8:45? There she is. You're okay with that? All right, we'll close. I can go find something to do. I can go get something to eat. I've been hungry all day. I ate a little bit of supper, but now I'm hungry again. For those of you that are here, okay, we are going to come back in about, oh, well, an hour. It's just past 7:45. We'll come back at about 8:45, in about there, and hopefully things will pick up. We'll do that. Yeah, it is Friday night. Oh, I know. You can't predict here. I come in on a Monday night and could be busy from the minute I turn the camera on till the time I shut it off. It gets insanely busy. And then other nights. But if you're not subscribed and you want to come back and you don't want to miss the next reading this evening, come back, subscribe to the channel, push that notification bell, and hopefully we'll see you back here. I'm just going to shut right down and say goodnight for now. I'm going to be back in about an hour. We'll try this again. Thank you. Best wishes to you too, Natalie, okay? Okay, everybody. We'll see you all soon.